Welcome to downtown. I'm your host, Robbie Haigh. Thank you for being here with us. Today is a bit of a different show for downtown. I have invited John Josted and Jan Bridge to be part of today's show to honor Mike Landers, who has been on the Downtown Show several times. Mike has been a waterfront stationary person.
27 years.
27 years. And most recently, he's had a medical setback and is in rehab. So we are getting together to talk about Mike, what he has done in the past and hopes to do in the future. And we are going to have a fundraiser for Mike, March 31st.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a town-wide event. So Jan and I would like to talk to you about Mike and some of the things that he has done in the town of Plymouth for us.
So Project Art started 27 years ago. It was a very small organization where Mike wanted to give back to the community in the arts. So they started to have bands on the waterfront, and slowly over the years, it has grown into a large group of people coming down to the waterfront, more or less like a destination.
Right.
For him. He's part of town meeting. He's very involved in the community and loves to give back. With this medical setback, it set back the family financially. So we're having a fundraiser March 31st at Memorial Hall from 6 to 11. And it's going to be called A Night for Mike. And it's still in the works. We have secured Memorial Hall. We have secured a band. The band will be Cheap Vuva. Our MC.
Cheap Vuva, I think, is a local band.
Local
isn't it?
band. Yeah, local.
Mm-hmm.
And we've secured Christine Hurley, who is a nationally televised local comedian. So she will be doing
Master of Ceremonies.
Master of Ceremonies.
Mm-hmm. And doing her best to make Mike shine, which he
Correct.
will.
We're hoping that he'll be able to come. We'll see.
Yeah, that's the plan.
The way the night is going to go, we're hoping, is that we're going to have raffles. Right now, we have 3 big raffles. We have a $150 raffle gift card to Home Depot, and we have 2 gift cards to Alpha Flight, a 45-minute scenic tour around Plymouth up in an airplane.
Nice.
We also have some gift cards, but if you would like to donate anything to the raffle, gift card, raffle items, you can contact myself, Janet Bridge, at 508-746-5050, or email me at rjmbridge@verizon.net. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle. We'll have a Plinko board there, and that's like what they have on Price is Right, where the ball drops.
Oh, for goodness sake,
and
sure.
then you get different.
I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, you get different prizes at the end. There's going to be food. We'll have Julie Brewster and her traveling bar. So we'll be having beverages, and we will be having dancing. And we're also inviting anyone to come up and jam with Cheap Vuva, as that was Mike's passion. He loves to jam.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned, but he's quite a musician.
He is. He plays the harmonica. He plays the guitar. He plays a lot of instruments.
And he's been frequenting the, help me with the name of the
Sandcastles?
hotel.
Oh, yes, Sandcastles. He has started an open mic night on Tuesdays, which they've kept going even though he is unable to attend.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So on Tuesday nights from, I think it's 6 to 9:30, they have an open mic, and I guess it's going very, very well.
At the Sandcastle, which is also on the waterfront in Plymouth.
Right.
And I'm sure they've always had a good turnout. And
Totally.
yes. And we are expecting people from other bands to drop by, are we not?
We are. Our sound person, Ed McGee, he's been in charge of all the music of the band, securing cheap Vuva, and he is asking certain members of other bands to come and just jam.
And Mike has brought in bands from all over the country.
All over the country, all over.
Yeah, he is really involved, being a musician, he's involved, and he's known some of these people forever.
He's an icon in Plymouth.
He is.
He is.
Yeah. And you can go on YouTube and see some of the past shows that we've done with Mike. And, you know, he's available. What else?
Well, I'll just give you, if you would like to do donations, we are Project Arts of Plymouth, Post Office Box 790 in Plymouth, 02361. Tickets right now, we're trying to figure out how to sell them. So that's been tricky. We have another meeting coming up this coming Wednesday where hopefully we'll secure how to sell the tickets. We're on Instagram, we have a Facebook page, we're on the web, www.projectarts.com.
And this is just a preliminary for what will be happening, and we took advantage of this date today so that you can keep the date open, March 31st, 2023, 6 to 11. And by the way, it's the last day of
free parking
in Plymouth. So, and that's not free parking on the street, that's free parking in the parking lot.
Right.
So we should have plenty of space, really.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So we're looking for an unbelievable turnout for our buddy.
We want to show Mike that we care as he cares. And can't think of a better way to do this.
And he'll be floored. He will be so surprised. He's a very sentimental person. And I've visited him once, and he looks great. He's doing his rehab. He has a long way to go, but he's a strong person.
Forward,
he's
which
moving
is
forward.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
And he is very much aware, from what I understand,
Yes.
of the distance he has to go. So
He
being
is.
aware is fantastic.
Correct.
Yeah.
And can I say something about the summer concerts?
Oh, please, of course.
So I know this is just supposed to be about the fundraiser, but also we put on free summer concerts every Wednesday night down by Plymouth Rock in the amphitheater. The bands are all booked, and we're waiting for a release of when we can do that. We have 5 food trucks. It's every Wednesday, 6:30 to 9:15. And with some of the money we raise, we give out 2 scholarships, one to Plymouth North High School and one to Plymouth South High School, to students that are pursuing a career in the arts, not just necessarily music. So we do 2 $500 gift certificates.
Wow.
So that's every Wednesday. And we get, what do you think, Robbie? Anywhere from 1,000?
The last show, they estimated over 2,000 people on the
Right.
waterfront.
So everybody brings their chair, their blanket, their cooler, they picnic, we cordon off an area for everybody to dance. It's a fun
And at
night.
each of the Wednesday night programs, we have a 50-50 raffle, which have been nothing to sneeze at.
They're just shy of under $600 usually.
Yeah. And that's the 50 part.
That's the 50. Then we have consolation gifts. We do 3 consolation and we bundle. The town has been wonderful. The businesses donating gift cards, and they have donated. So I will package up 2 or 3 gift cards, and that will be consolation prize number 1 and whatever. And the same for consolation prize number 2. So.
And there are about 5 or 6 consolation
Sure,
prizes?
yes. We do Billington Sea kayaks. We have them from Cabbie Shack, East Bay Grill, the Plymouth Walking Tour, Dylan's, Katie's.
We know we're going to forget some, but
I know,
that's
yeah.
okay too.
New World Tavern,
Yeah.
Lucioso's, Second Wind Brewery.
And would you like to mention what is done with the other half of the money?
The other half of the money goes into our account, and that pays for the rental fee for the state park, the security, the permits, and I don't, not the food trucks pay us.
Yeah.
Oh, and the bands, obviously, and the sound.
And even though they are free concerts, they cost a lot of money.
They do.
And this is what Mike has been securing for
Yeah.
27 years. He makes sure that the people are ready for their slot during the summer and show up. And it's not an easy job.
And it's all volunteers.
All volunteers.
All volunteers. So, and Robbie's one of our best raffle ticket sellers. No, you are.
Yeah. So it's a night for Mike.
It is. We hope to see everybody there.
March 31st at
Memorial Hall,
in the center of Plymouth,
free parking, and 6 to 11.
and plenty of food and dancing,
and
whatever
socializing.
the night will bring. And we're hoping that Mike is going to be there with us.
We hope.
Yeah.
We hope.
And he
for a
also
short
is hoping
Yes.
that he will be there with us. So, but anyway, the night for Mike is the plan, the whole town of Plymouth. We have had so many people contact us regarding being a part of this.
Right, and I wanted to say, go to our Facebook page if you want to volunteer and help us out. Right now, we don't have any jobs that we need to delegate to, but we're taking names, and once we figure out where we're gonna need help, then we'll contact you and put you in a slot, put you to work.
So at the beginning, I told you that we invited John
Showstead.
Josted, and we left his water here because we were not assured that he was not going to be here. He must have had quite an emergency.
Right.
He is a firefighter
Right.
for the town of Duxbury, and
I think Plimpton.
and Plimpton.
Plimpton, Kingston, I think he's something to do with, takes the calls at the police station.
Wow. Yeah, he's quite busy, but we miss you, John. We,
Thanks,
however, are
John.
thinking of you.
Having me do this by
And
myself.
We're
Thank
doing
you.
the best without you. And we won't hold it against you, John.
There you go.
And Jan, I thank you so much for doing this with me.
I thank you for giving me the opportunity to come here and brag about Mike.
And we'll be doing a lot of that
We
in
will.
weeks to come.
We will.
Yes. So thank you all very much for watching. Again, this is downtown, a different format, but this is downtown. I am your host, Robbie Haigh. Thank you for being here. And we hope as many of you as can possibly fit will be at Memorial Hall on March 31st to show Mike that we care as much about him as he does about the town of Plymouth and the whole South Shore. And music, music, music. Thank you again. And we hope to see you again real soon.